Got another dearest. It's got my liquid fusion glue. My little, I'm just going to put a bit more in there. Ah, I should have had this upside down. Remember, you can't soak them in hot water. You can wash them with hot water, hot soapy water, but you can't soak. I forgot, and I soaked my, my little spoon bowl, and they all came off. Don't need much. Oops. Put it upside down. That's coming out. Show the little teddy bear that we did yesterday. Oh, he turned out a bit cute. I'm going to put some little eyes on him. Maybe turn him into a little necklace. He's got a bit clear at the back. Okay, so I've just left my pen on the pencil and we are going to begin. Putting these on anyway. Well, this pen's still a bit sticky, but it should be okay. Now, I've given you half a sheet for 2 pens, so, and I've already cut them in half to make sure you space them out nicely. Ouch, I just stabbed myself with the tweezers and I put that one too close. Now it doesn't want to bloody come off, so it's staying there. Get a small one. Yep. And that's it. That part's done. I always put a little needle in my pen case so I can unblock my glue if I need to. This is the same size, the 4mm. Give it a little shake. And that way you can see which ones are upright. Now we always start, we don't start with the end that, you know, the presser goes in. We always start at the other end where the pen nib's going to come out, because we're going to write like that. And the reason why we're doing it like this is because when I put it back in my pool noodle so it can dry, it's sitting like that, and the stones can't run off because of gravity. So the stones will slowly, you know what I mean? So this first row will dry pretty quick, but then the rest will, the gravity will drag them down, because you don't want them like that, because then they're going to drag off. So we're going to start down the bottom at this end, not the button end. Put a line all the way around. It's not very much, you don't need much. Get me a picker-upper and start placing them on. I think you can fit about 10 around. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this one's going to have to squeeze in a little bit. So gently tap the rest of them around, move them around so they're spaced evenly. Keep them nice and straight up against that edge. Now you've got a choice. You can let this first row dry. I know it's really hard to see. You might need your magnifying. You can let it dry, you can just keep going. Just when you're putting the stones on, you could actually push the other stones, and you want to try and keep that line as straight as possible. So if you do move them, just move them back. Another little line around. And you want to put this one in the middle, in between the two above it. You can see that. In between. Being gentle not to move that top row, but still pushing the stone down into the glue. you don't push them down into the glue enough, then there's a chance that they could pop off because they're not stuck, that whole base isn't stuck down properly. Once you get going, you can get going pretty fast. That's actually going to look quite pretty, isn't it? I'll do a few more lines, and then I'll pause it and come back when I've finished and show you what it looks like. And then, yes, I expect to see yours too. Just take your time. You don't have to do it all in one day. If you get bored of it, leave it and come back another day. This one looks like it's not in place properly. A little tap tap. Keep them all nice and straight, checking it every time you go around. Make sure they're in a nice straight line going around. Alright, this is my last one, and I'm going to pause it and then come back when I'm finished.